What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Cash Critic, and welcome back to another New World video where we're going to just be covering really quickly update 1.8.3. Obviously, the biggest portion of this update being the New World event Legacy of Krasis. So very exciting stuff to come, and I saw a few things that I'm very excited for as well. Without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it and see exactly what we got in store, guys. As always, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button down below, share it with a friend, and also, I don't mean to plug it as well, but make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm always streaming New World. I'm always streaming Warzone, PUBG, whatever the case may be. That's typically where I go ahead and unleash and put out all that kind of content rather than putting it on the YouTube channel itself. So my little channel is down below. You can see it on the screen right now, so be sure to hit that follow on the Twitch as well. New World Update 1.8.3. Greeting Adventurers New World Update 1.8.3. Downtime will begin at 11 p.m. Pacific time. Now for your Eastern time, folks, this is technically 2 a.m. So this is technically tomorrow, February 22nd of 2023. So it was a little bit misleading on how they stated that this is actually going to be live February 21st. Unfortunately, AGS is located in the western side, so obviously they're dealing with Pacific time, and which is the reason why they actually did state February 21st. So unfortunately, technically speaking, we're not going to be actually being able to play this if you're on the eastern side until the 22nd of February, early in the morning, right? So Legacy of Krasis. The Might of Rome threatens Eternum from February 21st through March 7th. Hunt down General Krasis, monstrous captains, and banish the shadow of Roman tyranny in all new event. Following a plan set in motion long ago, Krasis forces have invaded the southern lands to unleash the Cyclopses, Lucanus, and Decimus. Players brave enough to face these world bosses can search for portals in Brightwood, Weaver's Fen, Morningdale, Ebonscale Reach, and Eden Grove. So this is kind of like almost as similar as the Winter Grove event, Winter Convergence, I'm sorry. So just be sure to keep that in mind. It looks like the exact same locations as well. Each victory nets adventurers event-specific daily rewards, which is something that they actually stated, and something that I did a reaction and my own personal thoughts to their Forts in Eternum episode 15. So be sure to go ahead and check that video out as well that I just posted yesterday. Now, the world experience, so general fix, they fixed an issue that made harvestable resources non-interactable in certain situations, which is huge, right? Because there was a lot of nodes, I guess you could say, per se, that were not harvestable, unfortunately, like mining nodes, ironwood, right? And it was very, very annoying, to say the least. Expeditions, they fixed a bug that caused mutated expeditions to receive the same elemental mutations more often than intended. For quests, they fixed an issue with Tamra Ayed in the quest Dishonorable Daughter. She now appears on the proper location at the appropriate time, which is excellent. AI updates. World AI fixed an issue that caused some die-ridge soldier attacks to not damage or interact with players. Also removed cat bobbleheads from the game. Cats are less awkwardly enthusiastic when attacking. So that's actually something that has been going on with the game for a very long time, especially in Brimstone Sands. And if you haven't noticed it, you can probably check it out in my previous videos when I do some elite chess runs too. 4 game modes. Outpost Rush. Increase the amount of personal scoring gained from capturing and contesting points and using resources. They also added briefly invulnerability to players that spawn in their home fort to help prevent spawn camping. And for PvP arenas, they fixed an issue that allowed players to change equipment while in the spectator box. And I never actually attempted to change my equipment in the spectator, so this isn't something I've ever personally experienced. For economy, progression, and gear trade skills, they fixed an issue that caused the text for basic and major efficient trophies to display the incorrect luck values. And the UI/social faction swaps, they fixed a bug that allowed players to join the faction that controlled the most territories. It was actually something that's not supposed to happen at all, so that's good to see. Leaderboards. Filtering friends or company members on leaderboards now properly sorts the results by rank. Unranked players are listed at the end. They also fixed an issue that prevented some players from receiving rewards. Affected players will receive their rewards in a future update, and hopefully we're not waiting months on end for this. Hopefully this is a quick fix, maybe a hot fix that takes maybe a week to 2 weeks. So more to come on that update too. Some notable fixes. They fixed an issue that caused the Brimstone Sands outpost storage to incorrectly default to the Brimstone Sands settlement storage, which is something that I unfortunately did experience. They fixed an icon error with the ball hoop ring, and they also fixed an issue where the storage shed UI would not show up when interacting with a storage shed. And quality of life improvements. Locked items can no longer be dropped. And when using the transfer all button to transfer inventory items to storage, locked items will now stay in the player's inventory, which is obviously the key point of having that lock button on your items. So thanks for all your support. We'll see you in a tournament, guys. So that's it. That's pretty much the update right here, 1.8.3, right? So be sure to tune in, jump in it, prepare for Legacy of Crisis. That's a big one. And those nodes, whether it was mining nodes, whether it was wood cutting nodes, right, logging nodes, now hopefully we won't have any issues if you're doing a run specifically harvesting those items. But as always, guys, it's your boy the Cash Critic. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can tune into more videos right now. Peace.